Hi, I'm Radu, and I've been growing businesses since 2019. Currently, I'm working directly with the founder and CEO of MultiverseX on scaling a $500 million blockchain giant. In the previous video, I shared my personal motivation for starting this channel, and then we laid out all the good reasons of why you should stick around, subscribe, and join the community. Today, we're jumping straight into something practical, one of the most important business concepts I've ever learned, and I call it the business foundation. This isn't just theory for theory's sake, it's a framework that, when applied, can make or break a business, and most entrepreneurs I've worked with don't even know it exists. Now, here's the simple truth most business owners focus on results, customers or users, revenue, and profit. But results are like the final score of a game. You can't directly control or influence them. What you can control are the variables that produce those results. And that's exactly what the business foundation is, a way to focus on 5 key variables that, when just slightly improved, multiply your customers, revenue, and profit massively. Think of your business like a building. Regardless if you want to build just a small family house or a huge skyscraper, the foundation must be solid before you start any construction or before you scale higher. So, here are the 5 variables that build your business foundation. First thing is leads. These are the number of people who discover, contact, or learn about your business. Then we have conversion rate. This is the percentage of leads who become paying customers or users of your product. If we multiply leads by the conversion rate, we get the number of customers. Now, the third variable is the average number of transactions, how often a customer buys from you in a year. Then we have the average transaction value, how much on average the customer spends on a purchase. If we now multiply the previous results, customers, with average number of transactions and with average transaction value, the result will be revenue. And the final variable, profit margin. This is the percentage of sales you keep after all expenses. Multiply revenue by profit margin and you get the net profit. This is how it all looks like put together. So let's now take an example to see how they work together and what are the results they produce. Let's say we have 10,000 leads in a year for your business and you have a 10% conversion rate. This will equal 1,000 customers. If those 1,000 customers make an average of 5 purchases per year and each purchase is worth 500, regardless if this is dollars, euros, whatever, you have an yearly revenue of 2.5 million. Let's say you have a 5% profit margin. If you're doing services, this is a small percentage, but if you're in retail, this is a very good percent. So let's go with 5. This will net us a profit of 125,000. Now, let's increase each variable by 20%. What do you think the results will be? Net profit will grow by 20%, right? Well, wrong. Let's take leads first. So we go from 10,000 to 12,000. We have conversion from 10% to 12%. And this already will result in 1,440 customers, which is a 44% improvement already in customers. If we increase the average number of transactions per year from 5 to 6, and the average transaction value from 500 to 600, we already more than doubled our revenue. Now profit margin goes from 5% to 6%, and we have a final net profit of 311,000, which means a 250% improvement in final net profit. So the conclusion is very simple. These 5 variables matter a lot because if you improve each one by just 20%, your net profit doesn't grow by 20%. It grows by 250%. And this is why I always say stop focusing on more customers, revenue, or profit as standalone goals. Instead, work on the levers that actually create those results. Now, I don't want to just end this video with theory. I also want to give you a few quick improvement ideas for each variable so you can get some immediate value out of this. Let's say for leads, you should go beyond the usual Facebook ads or SEO and try something different. For example, you can send a creative physical mailing with something unexpected inside, like a $1 bill, a coffee or tea bag, or a small sample of your product. This stands out because nobody's doing it anymore. For conversion rate, often the easiest wins come from training your sales and marketing team. Even just showing them the current conversion rate and making it a visible metric in your company can trigger improvement. You can also design a contest inside your company and reward the ones with the best results. For average number of transactions, don't ignore people who've already bought from you. Reward them, send them exclusive offers, offer them discounts on the next purchase if they give you feedback on the current or last one. This is about giving them a reason to come back. For average transaction value, bundle products, offer tiered packages, or use cross-selling and upselling at checkout. Reward customers who reach a certain spending threshold with something extra. For profit margin, promote your highest margin products more, renegotiate with suppliers, or find alternatives that give you better deals. Small shifts here go straight into your bottom line. And these are just some very quick tips. Keep in mind though, these are big topics with a lot of depth, and everything we cover on this channel will help you keep improving them over time. Now, what can you do today to apply these and bring results into your business? Well, the first step is tracking these 5 variables. You'd be shocked at how many companies have been running for years without even knowing these numbers. Once you have the numbers, you know your starting point, just like weighing yourself before starting a fitness program. You can now measure improvements clearly, and the numbers will tell you exactly where to focus on. Then you set small, realistic targets, like improving each variable by 20% or even just 10%. As you saw in the example, the compounding effect for those are massive. This framework works for every type of business. If you have a service business, if you're in retail, production, B2B or B2C, and regardless of the market, anywhere in the world, this foundation should work. So don't be afraid to try it out for your business. Or if you haven't started a business yet, make it a priority to always know and track these numbers as they are your business foundation. So, write down your 5 numbers today. Identify one small improvement you could make for each one over the next month, and share your findings or your situation in the comments or in the Telegram community. I might feature your example in a future video and give tailored feedback to your situation. And remember, you don't need massive, risky changes to see huge results. Small, consistent improvements in the right places can transform your business completely. Thank you for watching. If this was valuable, please subscribe, join the Telegram group, and let's keep building great businesses together. See you in the next video.